Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to walk you through our email AI agent, the system that reads emails, writes personalized replies, handles follow-ups, and syncs every interaction into your CRM. So if you're tired of missed leads, slow responses, or just losing opportunities because someone didn't reply in time, this is the tool that fixes it. I'm going to show you how it works, how it thinks, and what it looks like inside a real workflow. Let's jump into the demo.
This is Iman. I'm the head of marketing and growth at Linear AI, and this is going to be a little demo of one of the most impressive and effective AI agents that we have built. And I'm going to walk you through it all. I'm going to show you a test. I'm going to tell you what it is, how it works, and what's the benefit of this having it in business. A little backstory about why we decided to create this workflow is that at Linear AI, we believe speed is money, speed is everything. So we try to build workflows and automations to always get to the latest inquiries and latest events faster than anyone. So let's say you're running an outbound campaign and then you get a reply. So the faster you answer those replies, the higher the chance of you booking them into a meeting. So it's actually huge. You will increase your chances by 900% if you reply to the inquiries of the outbound campaign fast. So that's why we decided to create Hydra. Hydra is our email AI agent, and specifically is designed to handle all those back and forth conversations that happen in a outbound email marketing campaign. So let me first walk you through how it works, and then I'm going to show you a little test, and then we will proceed to the rest of the video. So Hydra is actually connected to your mailboxes. So it works like that. So we have the trigger here as the email trigger is that we set up the IMAP so that that specific IMAP, if it gets an email, that will trigger the entire workflow. And it also takes care of the sending of that email by connecting it to an SMTP server. And then I'm just gonna quickly walk you through the workflow. So we get an email, we have a code node that normalizes that. And then in this section, we actually have an email whitelist because we don't want to burn our tokens or just send email to anyone with this agent. So we have a whitelist. So we created a Google Sheet, and then in that whitelist, we just put all the emails that this agent is allowed to send replies back. So we're going to check if the lead is in the whitelist. If it's in the whitelist, it's going to proceed. If it's not, then we're not going to send them any emails. There are some code nodes here and there that are just, they grab the message ID, they grab the conversation key, and they will just keep a record of them in a data table. So later on the follow-ups, on the lead status, they become handy. So the first AI node is the email classifier. So this agent's function is to just classify the email, just identify the email. If it's an interest email, if it's just a noise email, if it's a out of office email, if it's a negative response free email, whatever that is, this agent will identify that. And then here we have the human detection AI. So there are some times that we can't really risk it with the AI agents. So there are some times that some humans, they might require some risky information. They might require some information that only a human can actually provide. So this agent will identify if a human should intervene, if a human should actually step up and just reply back, because we don't want to decrease and burn through our credibility with some random inaccurate AI responses. And next up, if all of these check, if we have an email classifier that actually says we can reply back to this email, because sometimes they're like, unsubscribe me, they're like, stop this email. So this stop filter will just identify that. It will decide if we have to go ahead and send a reply to that lead, or if the lead is simply not interested, or is out of office, or just wants to unsubscribe, all those stuff. So this stop filter will act like a stop identifier if we are allowed to send a reply back to that lead. If all of this checks, we come to this point, which is the reply composer. So we compose the reply with AI, and then we are gonna just normalize the reply, and then we have this little CRM sync node, which is gonna send a Slack alert to us. If we have a lead reply back to us, we're gonna get a Slack alert. Hey, this lead replied to you. And then we're gonna use the reply that we have composed earlier in this send email node, and then we're going to send the reply back to that lead, and then we get another Slack alert. You can see all these Slack alerts. They just let us know, they give us all the visibility into the functionality of the AI agent. So, and then we have this data table, we record everything there, and then we wait. And then these data tables will go ahead, and we have the get row, and we have upsert row. We keep a record of the time they replied back, keep a record of the status, what was the reply, if it was an interest reply, if it was not interested, if they were unsubscribed. So we keep a record of all of that, so that later on the agents will go ahead and adjust the system based on that reply. And then we have this follow-up nodes, and then we're going to send follow-up messages based on the previous conversations. So if someone actually is interested, they want to book a call with us, whatever, and then we reply back to them, but they don't book a call, or if it's a back and forth conversation and they forgot to reply, we send them a follow-up message. And then this AI node will go ahead and compose the follow-up message. We give it all the context. We tell, as you can see in the prompt, we reached out to this email about this subject line, and this was our last email to them. So we give it all the context, and then we give all the right calendar links, all those stuff. And then the AI agent will go ahead and compose a follow-up message. This is follow-up 1. And then we send an email, and again, keep a record of all of that. And again, if they don't reply back, we have another follow-up composer. And then we're going to just send them 2 follow-ups to just make sure the conversation keeps going. And then if they reply back, the workflow again continues until we book. And then we keep the CRM sync. We'll make sure we have all these leads synced into our CRM. Guys, now you know how the system works. Let's actually go through the demo and just send a test email and see how it works. So in my other email, I'm just going to send the test and say free success check, as if that was the subject of the campaign, and say, hi, thanks for reaching out, I'm interested, tell me more. As soon as IMAP server receives the email, it's going to trigger the workflow. So we wait for a couple seconds. So it got the email, now it's checking the whitelist. The email was in the whitelist. Now it continues. Now it's identifying the content of my email, if I'm interested, it's identifying what did I say, and based on that, it's going to continue again to human detection AI. It's okay, we can send the reply, and then boom, we hit the reply composer. Now it's writing the reply. Of course, we have to set up all the prompts. The prompting of these is actually, it has its ups and downs and nitty-gritty stuff, but we're not going to dive deeper into that. And boom, policy guard, everything accepted. The email went through, and boom, you can see that I got the reply here, and it's working perfectly. And then I set the follow-up wait time to 1 second to show you what the follow-ups will look like. But later on, you can adjust this. You can set it to whatever time you want. But now it composed the follow-up 1. Let's go back and see. The follow-up 1 arrived, boom. Oh, no. Sorry, that wasn't, because this inbox is connected to that. I get the same one. Yeah, that's it. Just checking in. I wanted to add a stimulate real lead. It's sending the follow-up. And then again, it goes through the follow-up 2, and then follow-up 2 will send and insert the row. Let's see if it comes in the inbox. Yep, that's the follow up to, quick value, boom. So that's how it works.
That was a quick look at how our email AI agents work behind the scenes. If you want to set up like this, fully customized to your business, to your CRM and your tone of voice, reach out to us. We install these agents for our clients every day, and we can install the same system you just saw and many, many more inside your business as well. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.